Most teachers think that to earn more, you need to take on extra hours, more students, or side gigs, but Arada, a chemistry tutor, proved that wrong. She made 11,000 US dollars in her first month of online tutoring. She's literally 60 years old, not tech savvy, and was still a full-time teacher when she started this. So no, you don't need to quit your teaching job to get into online tutoring and earn a decent amount there. So let me walk you through exactly how she did that step by step, even with a full-time teaching job. The biggest shift wasn't just working harder or being a better teacher. It was all in how she offered her tutoring. She completely stopped charging by the hour and instead offered a full program. This small shift helped turn her teaching skills into a flexible income stream outside of just the school classroom. Now, if you want some personal help on how to plan all of this around your subject, your goals, and your availability, just click the link below this video and schedule a call to talk to me directly, and we're gonna map out what this would look like for your specific situation. So here are the 4 key pillars that helped turn Arada's online tutoring business completely upside down. Firstly, I want to focus a bit on what her situation was before we started working together. You see, on her own, she was stuck with essentially 0 students for about 5 months. Now, the main reason behind that was that nobody really knew she even existed. Now, why did nobody know she existed? That is mainly down to the reason that she didn't know how to advertise herself properly, and she was also charging a generic hourly package. So even when someone did see her on a website or maybe on social media, they weren't that interested because what she was offering was just generic hourly tutoring. And all this led her to be overworked and frustrated because she was constantly getting rejected by parents. So the first thing we did was we made sure to look at her packaging, right? We wanted to make sure that when someone sees her packaging, it looks really appealing and they instantly want to engage with it, right? Because there's no point in us, getting all this attention here with like ads, social media, blah, blah, blah. Because if we get all the attention to the wrong thing and the thing itself doesn't look appealing, we're not going to get any results. We're not going to get any students, right? So first we need to make sure that she actually stands out from all other generic tutors. And the way we did that was by offering a transformation. So in her example, she was a GCSE chemistry tutor. So instead of just charging 40 or 30 pounds per hour for GCSE chemistry tutoring, instead we offered a transformation and we offered people a chance to get a 9 on GCSE chemistry. So when you promise someone that they're going to get a 9 on GCSE chemistry, now all of a sudden you stand out from everyone else because everyone else is just still charging by the hour. Second thing, you now can charge anywhere from 1 to 2,000 per student per package, which allows you to collect a lot more money up front. Now, if you're wondering how the hell can you guarantee everyone a 9 on GCSE chemistry, the trick is that you don't actually guarantee that to everyone. You see, if you get the right type of student to talk to you, 100%, you guarantee them that 9. But if someone comes to you and they're really struggling and you're not sure if they're gonna attend the lessons, you can take back the guarantee, right? Because this is a completely conditional guarantee. So we listed out all of the conditions that Arada needed to feel comfortable to offer someone the guarantee, and only based on those conditions do we offer it, right? We don't just give out the guarantee willy-nilly to absolutely everyone because that would lead to a very bad business model. So once we had the packaging down, we then needed to get her some attention, right? We need eyeballs on her package. So here we did 2 things: Facebook ads and social media videos. So if we focus on social media videos first, we were basically able to make her go extremely viral. 10K views, 20K views, 100K views. She gained over 1,000 followers, right? Now, the main key here is that she didn't do like silly TikTok dances or like weird, like trendy audios or anything like that. What we focused on was educational content only. Main reason behind that is that, if we get 2 million views on Arada just dancing, that's not gonna lead to any sales. It's not gonna lead to serious viewers, right? We need viewers that are ready to pay. So the only way we achieve that is by actually giving value to these people, showing that, hey, she can teach, she knows what she's talking about, getting some testimonials out there, and just showing people that, yeah, she knows what she's talking about, she has done this before, she's got social proof, and she can actually get the results, right? And then on the Facebook ad side, we need to make sure to focus on inquiries, right? So here, we do not care about views, we do not care about likes, we don't care about comments. We don't even check those stats because they are completely irrelevant. The only thing that matters here are inquiries. So these ads were set up specifically to get inquiries, but not just from anyone, specifically from upper class parents. Because sure, like I said here, we can get someone to believe that the package is worth 1 to 2,000, right? But if they do not have that money to invest, they're not gonna invest, right? So we need to make sure that we properly target these people, right? We need to target people that actually have the money. So then, once we set all that up, the ads that are specifically focused on getting people to say, hey, I'm interested, I want to learn more about this, as well as establishing a lot of credibility on social media. Within a couple of days, Errata was able to get 5 to 10 new inquiries every single day. And this is kind of what it looks like. She was getting a bunch of comments of people just typing in chemistry because that was a keyword that we told them to type in. She was also getting a lot of DMs directly from people, and then a lot of leads from the ads as well, right? Once we have that down, we then focused on like actually presenting her as an authority, right? Because, 5 to 10 daily inquiries is cool and all, but this is not money in the bank just yet, right? We don't have a functioning business. So we need to make sure to actually convert all that, right? And the first step we did was make sure that her profiles look professional, right? We need to make sure that she appears as an authority in the space and that people look up to her and that people trust her, right? That's the only way we're gonna get people to invest. We also need to make sure to create professional looking landing pages so that every single person that does show any interest can be redirected to those pages. And on those pages, they will get all the info about exactly how Errata's tutoring works, why she's different, why she can charge premium pricing, right? And ultimately, this paired with her looking extremely professional on social media allowed us to take those 5 to 10 new inquiries and convert them into 3 to 5 daily meetings with parents, right? This is kind of what her calendar looked like. And once we were able to do that, once we were able to get like 20 or 30 meetings per week on her calendar with new people who know how she does things, who know why she's different, and who know that she charges premium, we were pretty much 90% there. The only last part we needed to do is make sure that she actually converts these people, right? For that reason, she got a word-for-word script so that she could present her offer clearly and with confidence, right? We also trained her on exactly how to take these calls, which ultimately resulted in 2 weeks in, she was able to collect £1,000, and the total value of that was about £2,800, which is around $3,500 roughly, right? Don't quote me on that. So then the end result was that 1 month in, she was able to get 8,700 roughly Great British pounds, which is roughly 11,000 US dollars. All that within the first 30 days. People now also see her as an authority in chemistry. She's got daily new demand every single day. She's getting 5 to 10 people raising their hands saying, hey, I want to work with you. How does this look like? Can you please give me some more information? She now has a premium tutoring package that people are willing to pay for. And most importantly, she's confident in her business and future, right? While only working 20 hours a week on average. So if you're a full-time teacher wondering if we can set something like this up for you too, the short answer is yes. We've helped dozens of teachers go from burnt out, underpaid classroom teachers to online tutors earning 3, 5, sometimes even 10 times what they were earning in the physical classroom. And all of that with just a couple of hours of tutoring per week. No more 40-hour, 50-hour, 60-hour working weeks. And if you want my team and I to show you exactly what this system would look like for your specific situation, for your schedule, for your working hours, and for your personal and income goals, just click the link below this video and schedule a call with my team, and we will walk you through absolutely everything and create a custom game plan to get your tutoring business to where you want it and potentially leave your job as well.